Convicted career criminal Albert Gans escapes from custody with the help of his accomplice Billy Bear. They travel to San Francisco and kill Henry Wong, a former associate SFPD Inspector Jack Cates. Accompanied by detectives Algren and Van Zandt, trace Gans and Bear to a hotel, where they've checked in under aliases. Gans and Bear ambush the officers. In the ensuing shootout, Gans kills Algren and Van Zandt, and escapes with Billy, taking Jack's service revolver. Armed with a replacement pistol, Jack tracks down Gans's former partner in crime Reggie Hammond, who is in prison with 6 months to go on a 3-year sentence for armed robbery. After a memorable first meeting in prison, Jack manages to get Reggie a 48-hour release into his custody so that Reggie can help Jack find Gans and Bear. Reggie leads Jack to an apartment where Gans's last remaining associate Luther Kelly lives. When Jack looks around, Luther shoots at him and refuses to be interrogated. So Jack arrests Luther. That night, Reggie leads Jack to Talkies, a redneck hangout where Billy used to be a bartender. Reggie, on a challenge from Jack, shakes the bar down using Jack's badge, single-handedly bringing the crowd under his control. They get a lead on Billy's old girlfriend, but get nothing out of her, as the girlfriend says she threw Billy out. After tensions between the two men finally erupt into a fistfight that is stopped by a pair of patrol officers, Reggie finally confesses that he, Gans, Bear, Luther and Wong had robbed a drug dealer of $500,000 some years earlier and that the money was, and remains, stashed in the trunk of Reggie's car in a downtown parking garage. Instead of splitting the cash, Gans sold Reggie out, resulting in his incarceration. It was also the reason why Gans and Billy took Luther's girlfriend Rosalie. They wanted Luther to get Reggie's money in exchange for her safe return. However, Luther goes and gets the car, and Jack and Reggie tail him to a Mooney station where Gans comes to get the money. Luther, however, recognizes Jack, and Gans and Billy escape, while Reggie chases after Luther. Left with nothing, Jack ends up going back to the police station and waits for Reggie to call. Jack goes to a nightclub in the Fillmore district to find Reggie, who has tracked Luther to a hotel across the street. Jack, humbled, apologizes for continuously berating and insulting Reggie. He lends Reggie some money to pay for a hotel room to have sex with a girl is met. But as Reggie leaves the club with her, he sees Luther leave the hotel. Luther gets onto a stolen bus driven by Billy and hands over the money to Gans, who shoots Luther and presumably Rosalie. Gans spots Jack and Reggie following them, and a car chase, gunfight ensues, which ends when Billy forces Jack's Cadillac through the window of a Cadillac showroom. At this point, following a heated verbal thrashing from Jack's superior Hayden, Jack and Reggie are ready to resign themselves to the fact that they failed to catch Gans. At a local bar, Jack wonders if Billy might go back to see his girl and use her place as a hideout. Jack and Reggie force their way inside and after a brief confrontation Reggie shoots Billy. Gans escapes into a maze of alleyways. Capturing Reggie, Jack approaches and shoots Gans in the shoulder, throwing Reggie off him. Gans then charges at Jack but Jack shoots him repeatedly, killing him. Finally, Jack takes Reggie to go see the girl he had met earlier in Fillmore. Jack leaves the money in Reggie's car, but asks for a loan to buy a convertible when Reggie is released, to which Reggie agrees. Jack gives Reggie a stern warning about changing his ways once is released, and Reggie agrees to do so. While half attempting to steal Jack's lighter, The two men share a laugh before driving back to the prison.